Hey everyone, and welcome back to Timeless. Today we have a really solid meme, and by solid I mean this might actually be a playable deck. So somebody recently in Modern said, hey, what happens if we jam the One Ring into energy? And they went 5-0 in a league, as you could see. And here in Arena, I've constructed a very similar deck, just swapping out some Modern staples for some Timeless staples. We could of course do things like upgrade the removal spells to Swords to Plowshares, and other than that, the only change I made to the main deck was I took the Blood Moons out of the main deck and I also trimmed a Flage, just so that we can get a bit lower to the ground with Goblin Bombardment and Ragavan, because Timeless is a very, very fast format, and I do think using these two cards will help us win a bunch of games. Other than that, it's the same as the Modern deck, which is essentially just One Ring and the pile of already busted Magic cards that we've seen time and time again. I don't have to explain these at this point. The only point of contention, in my opinion, is Amp Raptor being able to actually cast the One Ring. But I think if you play safe with your Amp Raptors, you can actually get some hits with this and actually hit the One Ring. We're actually playing Aether Hub in the mana base, which is not something that I traditionally play, but I'm going to try it out. One, because we're only two colors, which means we don't necessarily have to pay as much energy to this land. And two, just because we're trying to support the One Ring. We're trying to Amp Raptor into the One Ring. Pretty much think about it this way. You could take these One Rings and replace it with like Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and nobody would bat an eye. They would say, oh yeah, that's a red-white energy deck. So why not go bigger, go crazier, and play one of the most busted card advantage spells ever printed that happens to be colorless and slot right into this deck. So we'll see whether or not this is terrible, or whether or not we accidentally broke the meta. I don't know. I have not played enough with it yet. I played two quick games, but that's not enough for a real sample size. All right, the sideboard is just a standard timeless sideboard in these colors. We've got Surgical Extraction for graveyard-based combo decks. We have Pithing Needle for a wide array of combo decks. It's not good against control decks, unfortunately, because you can't needle the ring when you are a ring deck. I love needling the ring, but unfortunately not going to work here. Unlicensed Terse as well. This is a very good graveyard heat piece for fair decks, so think about Flage Mares. Think you're playing against the Netherglyph deck. You're going to want to bring this card in. Vexing Bauble and High Noon is 5 cards against Show and Tell combo specifically. So these are cards that will either slow them down or force them to find a way to destroy these cards or make their spells uncounterable. And lastly, we have the Blood Moons. They had 2 Blood Moons main in the Modern list, and we have 3 Blood Moons side here. Blood Moon is fine in Timeless. It's good against a couple of different decks, but I think in the main deck I would rather play the really cheap aggressive creatures, because I think that's generally how you win games in Timeless. Other than that, it's really just an energy deck with the One Ring. It's the same nonsense here. Like I could go over the minutia and say, oh yeah, we got Arena of Glory for Flage, and we have white fetches for Plains for Blood Moon. But you guys have seen all of this. We're just trying out a new card, and we'll see whether or not this is a better way to grind than Luris. Let's find out, guys. All right, game one, we are going to be on the draw against Bloodshot Prawn. We have what is a bit of a mana heavy hand, but we do have the One Ring so that we get to try it out right away. I do like this. We have removal spells. We got our own Amp Raptor. Let's keep it. Our opponent is going to start on a Mystic Sanctuary. Unfortunately, that means our removal is probably not good. Unless like they're playing Blue Black Tempo, they just happen to draw their one Sanctuary. Oh, Thundertrap Trainer. Okay. Again, not a great removal target, but it might eat a Swords to Plowshares regardless. Let's go ahead and activate our Flooded Strand here. We're just getting a Surveil land. We're looking for threats here. Not mana, not removal. That is a big threat. Here, I think we want to play our Amp Raptor first, because if we play a Johnny, he will just die to the removal spell. We will get to keep a 2-1 in play, which is nice. But Amp Raptor, the only mischance on Amp Raptor right here is hitting a One Ring. There's only 3 of those in our deck. It is a rather small mischance. All right, nice. We got Guide of Souls. That's awesome. So next turn we could play a Johnny and then also play a removal spell to back it up if wanted. Realistically, I think they just Galvanic Discharge our Guide here so that we don't go crazy with the energy. This card is like kind of not worth a removal spell, but what else are we gonna do with our mana? With our cards in hand and our mana, right? Let's go ahead and play this Ajani. And it'll make our opponent choose between shooting the Ajani and shooting the Guide. If they choose to shoot the Guide, we get to keep Ajani. Oh, never mind, spell's there. Oh, well. Alright, what do we want to do here? I think this Thunder Trap Chainer is like not worth mana. It's not worth even shocking for, really. I mean, it might be if you consider cards like Flame of Anor that could be in their deck. So I think I will shock Swords this. Because I've seen this like blue-red Wizards build a couple times. They do play cards like Flame of Anor that care about this in play. They do play Blue Flare. But what they don't play is like a win condition beyond like the beatdown with these stupid Wizards. So I think they are going to struggle a lot against us if we'll be able to keep their board clear. And there's not going to be a higher priority target for like this removal. It's not like they're going to play a creature that I really, really, really need to remove at any point. It's just a bunch of big stupids like this guy. And by big stupid, I mean little stupid. He's just a little one too. He's just a funny little guy is all. Alright, my opponent is going to play Kitsa. Wow, lots of wizards coming through. We're going to play Amped Raptor first. We're going to see what it hits. Ooh, we could haste him up. I don't think we need to. This would exert the land. This is still a good shot that they have a counterspell and they use it right here. And if they counterspell this, then we can Static Prison Kitsa and be pretty happy about it. I will Static Prison your Kitsa. Right, and if we can resolve this One Ring, it's really good. Now we are playing against a Mana Drain deck. We're playing against Control. So this One Ring isn't necessarily guaranteed to resolve. Honestly, I think against Control, I would rather just have a bunch of creatures. I'd rather be on the beatdown rather than playing like the slow controlling role by drawing a gazillion cards off of One Ring. That's at least my 2 cents. I could be wrong about that. Okay, counterspell, but no mana for it. Just kidding. They pay 3 life. So they shocked for that. Okay. I'm gonna attack you with Amped Raptor. Would you like to remove my Amped Raptor from the battlefield? Okay, the answer is no, so I'm going to put Giganta into my hand, and then we are going to Surveil on our end step. Hopefully I can find like a 2-drop to play alongside the One Ring. Maybe even Surveil Flage into the bin. Honestly, it's been like a month since I played an energy deck with Flage, just because like I like the Luris version so much better. Flage is very powerful though. Especially in a situation like this where your opponent is holding up counter spells, they're holding up non-exile removal. Flage is going to go crazy and provide you with so much card advantage just by you being able to recast it again and again. That's exactly what we wanted on top. It's a 2-drop so that we could double spell alongside the One Ring. So I'm going to put out a Johnny first. This guy's pretty likely to counterspell, right? You don't let him resolve. Yeah, you counter. No, they still have actual counterspell in hand. Dang. Alright, in that case, I'm just going to pass. Never mind then. I want to see if this actual counterspell gets baited out. Ooh, and it's interesting. I'm giving them Kitsa back sooner rather than later, so maybe I should be concerned. We're going to haste up our Giganta because it is a significant chunk of their life total. And then hopefully next turn we can resolve a One Ring. If we can resolve this, I think we win. If we don't, then it's probably over. Especially with them getting Kitsa back soon. Oh, we could Swords it. Okay, it's not that bad. One Ring? If something. There. Okay. Sure. Maybe I should have just let this pop right away and let them have Kitsa back and then just sorted it instantly. The good news here is that as soon as they don't have a counterspell, we win. Well, as soon as they don't have a counterspell and we draw something big like the Ring. If we can draw a Flage or put a Flage into our graveyard, that's also a way to win. We have enough stuff in the graveyard to escape Flage twice at this point. Ooh, Goblin Bombardment of Johnny, you say? Here, let's test the waters really quick with a Sorcery Speed Swords. They might have counter magic, but I don't know if I really should play around it. We definitely got to pause for something. Snap, snap, and counterspell or drain it. Makes sense. Snap, snare, yeah. Alright, so I still get to resolve my Johnny, which is nice, because now I can flip it by blocking. I don't have a red permanent in play, but it's better than nothing.
Fight beside me, brother.
I will go ahead and block. If we get stifled, I'm going to be mad about it. How mad am I going to be? Okay, discharge. He was gonna die no matter what. It's fine. All I need is a Flage or a One Ring. I know I keep saying that, but like legit, that's all we need. Absolutely not gonna hit Thunder Trap with Static Prison though. We'll just hold it. Hold it for their own silly card advantage engine. Notably, they don't have a Luris, so they could have like their own One Ring in the deck. I think I'm supposed to pass and try to multi-spell. Bolt me? Ow, okay. Yeah, like I said, their deck only could win by the 1-2 dorky beatdown. Really not great. I'm going to play Ocelot Pride here. And then we're going to play Raptor. I know there's a mischance and I could play Prison to prevent that, but I don't want to imprison this and then have Prison break and then they get another card draw. That would be very suboptimal, to say the least. Also, I wish there was a way to haste up this Pride with Arena of Glory, but unfortunately it won't work, because I can't spend red mana on this. So my opponent gets to flashback removal again. Yeah, Flame of Anora, draw 2. It's looking good for them, unless, like, I've said it a bunch of times, we just gotta draw Flage here. Aha! Perhaps a winnable game. So I'll go ahead and take out Snapcaster, and then just every turn we're going to be threatening to pull back Flage from the graveyard. Maybe I should have just put the damage up here. Maybe. I was a bit afraid of my own life total going down, though. My opponent has a lot of opportunities to find a counterspell, though. And they have a lot of cards in hand, but the thing is they have to have one every single turn. We're going to be able to escape Flage at least 3 times out of the graveyard. Tameo, okay. Ooh, Dash Ragavan. Nice. Let's go ahead and do Arena of Glory. Because I want to use it on Ragavan as well. White. Yes, do that. This will get flared? Yeah, flared for free. Huh, that's interesting. Why free? And we'll cast Ragavan with haste here. Unfortunately, we didn't get to remove their Tameo, so the haste here doesn't matter. And if this was white mana, see, this is why I don't like Aether Hub. If this was white mana, we could have Static Prison the Aether Hub, the Tameo right here. That's okay. Again, we could just keep playing Flage. And eventually we'll get there. And if they flip Tameo, it's not even a big deal, because we just Static Prison it. Ooh, Offspring. It's the first time we've seen someone Offspring the new guy. Well, the Offspring uses a different art. Interesting. Alright, what are we doing here? Either Hub again, guys. What the heck? Either Hub, my arch nemesis. Okay, I'm gonna hit Tameo, because the card scares me. I know I do have removal for it, but I don't think sending them to 5 makes a huge difference. Alright, what are you doing here? Alright, Flame of Anor. That's what you're doing here. I know about that card. I shouldn't fall for it. The Tammy, yeah.
No, no.
So they can flip Tammy with Flame here. They also could sink this the Stupor my Flage, which would be a little annoying. Oh, they flame it, and they probably have just like a bolt or something for it.
This will be a boon to my research. Violence
Okay.
is not the answer.
Alright, yep, and then they can sink me into the Stupor, as the kids say. Let's go ahead and grab out White Source. I'd like to play a Guide of Souls here, please. And then I don't think we're going to haste up our Flage, because it's just going to get bounced to my hand off the stack. So we'll just do that on normal mana. Once again, Aether Hub betraying me. I can't tap it for mana. For colored mana, that is. Alright, yep, we were sunk. But that does mean we get to take out Tamia, which is great. That's a big one. Oh, Flare? Dang. Okay. Yeah, this is a hard-fought game, huh? The good news is that we can go, like, Fleege up top, Fleege from Graveyard next turn. Oh, we're card short, actually. Huh, we've run out of Fleeging. We're finally done for. No more Fleege.
I never forget an exceptional story.
Alright. We can Fleege from hand and then Fleege from Graveyard. Obviously, the second one can and probably will be countered. What's cool is that Tamia went down to 1. I think I'm still just supposed to hit my opponent, though. And we haste him up. Fingers crossed they don't have a counter spell. I'm sure they do. I'm fine to not kill Tamia here, because we can just discharge it next turn. Yeah, snap counter spell. God, they've drawn most of their deck. See, this is what I mean when I say that this deck, it only kills you by death through paper cuts. Oh, they might run out of cards. I think they might actually. And then they go to 4. What a silly deck. I mean, our deck's the silly one, too. If we had more threats instead of One Rings, we might have just been able to kill them. Actually, where is our One Ring? I thought we played one. Yeah, we did. Alright, so if this was like a Ragavan or something, would we have killed our opponent? Probably not, right?
Use your word.
I don't know. That's why I'm excited about the ring, though, because I think about it, and I'm like, hey, this is probably better than Ragavan, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, so let's try to kill Tammy. Please use your counter spell here. Just use it, dude. Please, bro, just counter this, bro. Okay. Alright, goodbye, Miss Tammy. I want to resolve this ring. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't think I have a choice, unfortunately, because I'm going to be dead on board very soon. Okay, they're drawing. That means are you out of counter spells and mana drains, dude? You've been through most of them. Please, bro. What a game 1. This is match 1, game 1. I'm trying to fit multiple into the video. Okay. Oh, jeez. Tide of Souls, my boy. We can wait until next turn for you, actually. I don't want you to just die to removal before I can play anything in game life. Alright, we're gonna untap with 4 cards in our hand. And 3 life. But a Guide of Souls to recoup that life loss, hopefully. Bro, what is this? What a game 1 to start the video with. Look at the size of that graveyard. It's bigger than the library. It's twice as big as the library. How'd that happen? How does this happen? I mean, my graveyard is also... Actually, my graveyard's tiny. My Exile Zone has 23 cards in it. Alright, my opponent's Exile Zone is also growing. They just drew 3. Them drawing 3 does not make me hopeful, though. They probably found, like, whatever remaining mana drains they had in their deck. Where are the drains? Did they exile all of them? Certainly gotten drained, yeah. Only 1? Oh, jeez. That means they have 3 more mana drains in their deck, I'm pretty sure. Unless my opponent doesn't have 4 drains, and they're just budget gaming. Alright, yeah, drawing cards. 7 cards left in library? This is why I tell people not to play this Blue-Red Wizards deck, is that it actually does struggle to close out games. I think there's still 90+% to win here, but... Ugh. Let's play out our last turn. Oh, getting bolted? Okay. I don't think I have a way to deal with that, right? Nope, Mana Tithe. Alright. Game 2. So against Blue-Red Wizards, I don't really want to play the One Ring control role. I really want to have more creatures in play. The problem being that... Yeah, the problem being that I just don't have like more creatures in my sideboard to bring in. But what I can do is bring in Hearses. Maybe I should have all 4 Flage. I cut a Flage because I'm like, guys, I'm going to draw a good zillion cards off the One Ring. Why do I need that many Flages? We can take out 2 of the Swords. Because I know they do play a bunch of threats, of course, that I want to remove, but like realistically, they're not huge threats. I'd rather discharge them and have prison for the Planeswalker Tameo. Blood Moon is not going to be good against them because they're just are only 2 colors. They could just fetch to basic islands. I'm sure they're going to know to do that. Yeah, let's run it back like this. The 2 hearses are going to be decent sideboard cards. Other than that, I don't think anything's good. All right, on the play. Oh, we got a Ragavan on the play. We're Ragavan on the play gaming. Let's do it. See, this is the kind of hand that you want against like a Dirtly Blue Red Wizards deck. You actually do not really want the One Ring in this matchup at all. Just get mana drained and give your opponent 4 mana. Let's get Monkey out there. All right, let's try to connect. Oh, we're gonna connect. What do they have? Because they're not getting priority after they shocked. Were they just trying to bluff? Someone tell them that arena players can tell. Oh, you have a spell snare? Stern Scolding? Yeah. Okay. That's cool by me. I will go ahead and play this out. Hold up my discharge. Honestly, if they play a stupid thing, I'm just gonna Flage it instead of discharging it, I'm sure. Alright. Ragavan? Combat? It. Let's see it. Ooh, another discharge. Alright, I'm gonna start by trying to play a Johnny here. Oh. Let's play this, get 1 energy. Use it for colorless. The One Ring? Okay, that's cool by me. Alright, so my opponent is tapped out, which means that I'm actually really free to use this discharge to flip my Ajani. Alright, and 90% of the time when I'm trying to put the pressure on, I do like to make more cats when I have a small board like this, but their deck plays discharge, so we're gonna plus Ajani to get him out of bolt range. Oh wow, okay. We'll take that win. Alright, game 2. Let's run it back like this. Alright, game 3. Ugh, a little light on this hand, but we do have 1 drop, 2 drop. I think we could do better, right? It's really this triple Aether Hub. Yeah, you can do better. No threats here. Ugh. Is this better, though? I think we will keep this. We'll surveil turn 1. I'm not the biggest fan, but I don't want to go to 5 here. They also kept 6. Ooh, Amped Raptor. That's fantastic. No lands, thank you. We'll just have to see if we can get under their counter spells. On the draw is kind of tough here. Our opponent's going to be shocking here. Just going to try to play Goblin Bombardment here and save my creatures for next turn so I could double spell them. And hopefully if I play 2 creatures in the same turn, one of them will resolve and then we can start getting some advantage going. Right, hopefully they mana drain this and we get the mana drain out of their hand. Yep, cool. I'm fine with that. What I really want to resolve is Amped Raptor. Okay, so they could just have a Spell Snare here, which they definitely could have for Raptor. I'll give it to them. I think what I want to do is actually like shoot Kitsa right now, because this card's kind of spooky. Yeah, we'll pay 3. And then I'll try to resolve Amped Raptor, and if they have a Spell Snare, I'm going to be mad about it. Since they don't, I'll be mad if I hit a ring. Otherwise, fine. Oop. Oh, okay, you know what? I sequenced that poorly then. Never mind, guys. I did that backwards. I definitely should have played Raptor first, now that I think about it. Alright, they get to flip Tammy here, but we can't Static Prison it, so it's not the end of the world. Right? We are low on cards in hand, which is nice. I'm going to play Static Prison. Go to Tammy. Then play a Pride, and hopefully this Pride can get snowballing. Unfortunately, my opponent's at 17 here. So we're not really close to winning the game. But maybe this silly little cat will get there. Never mind. Nothing ever happens. No one ever gets there. Maybe Giganta will get there. Oh, how about a One Ring? Okay, please, just no mana drain one time. I mean, they got something in their hand. Alright, let's get drawing. No shot we win this game with the One Ring, right? In a matchup where I said, hey guys, I really don't want the One Ring, I just want to have more aggro one drops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is the card good? Uh-oh. I don't want this to be good. I want to keep playing Mardu. No. Bad guys are winning. Alright, draw me some cards, please. I'll first pay. Draw. Oh, double a Johnny. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna shock in a Sacred Foundry. So that if a removal spell comes through, we can flip our Johnny with Galvanic Discharge. Okay, we're gonna try to flip via the Legend Rule right now. And if opponent says, no, I shoot Johnny in response, I'll say, no, I shoot Cat in response. Okay.
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Aha, no, I shoot a Johnny in response. How about no, I shoot Cat in response? Nice, big plays, big plays. They could have another removal spell here, but then we've essentially just traded removal spells 1-for-1. Where their removal spells are a lot more valuable than mine. Plus him. Just get him out of bullet range. Notably, they have a little extra energy. So if they draw Discharge, they can kill a Johnny. They might put Discharge on top. Yeah. Okay, well, they have to use all their energy. And we have now a 3-2 kitty cat. And we have a One Ring who's going to draw me more Johnnies, right, guys?
I have failed you.
No, this can't be happening. The One Ring, this was supposed to be bad. This was supposed to be a video where I'm like, no, guys, keep playing energy the same way we've been doing it. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't copy modern decks. Don't do it. Timeless is too fast. Oh, no. No, the ring is good. Alright, game 2. High rank gamer. Both of us top 200. Let's go ahead and test out this silly One Ring. Oh my god, another One Ring hand. I mean, this is sweet, guys. We get the double 1-drops, we got removal, we got a One Ring, right? I feel like there's something here with this deck. Like, sure, the Mardu deck is more streamlined as it's currently built right now, because, what, we've been working on it for the past 2 months? But... Ring. This was worth a lot of cards. It also protects you for a turn against some of the unfair decks in the format, not all of them. Unfortunately, not Show and Tell, and also not Jetstorm, so maybe most of them it doesn't work against. Oh my god, okay, Cowboy Oko, what are you playing? We got an Oko show off over here. Okay. What do we want to do? I want to swing for 1 damage. And then we'll play a cat and surveil. Seems good to me. Gotta play cat. What you got there? I don't know what you're playing. Who plays... Alright. I don't recognize their deck from the mana base. Oh, it's just Bowmasters. Okay. Because Concealed Courtyard is not a card you see commonly. Usually these cards only get played in 2-color decks. And there's no, like, very good common black-white deck right now. I guess they could just be playing, you know, black-white scam, something. Whatever it is, I have not seen it lately, so I'm very interested. And they're also rank 184, so, like, I'm super interested if it's something new. Oh, what you got there? You DT for a Fatal Push for my Guided Souls? Are we respecting Guide today? Please respect Guide. This card fucks people up. Dark Ritual. Okay. Necro, maybe? Any Necro gamers? Oh, what the heck are you doing? Sure, grief me. Take my One Ring. Wait, what the heck are they doing? They pitched another Ritual. So instead of just going Ritual, Grief, they instead evoke Grief. So they probably have a Reanimate, but then why'd they have to Ritual? I'm confused. Or do they have like Chthonian Nightmare to get the grief back? Necro anyway? Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna surveil now so that my opponent can do their thing. Or at least that I don't hold priority from them. And then we can fast forward the video a little bit. So against Necro, I want another threat to fly my guide if I can. Okay, we definitely don't want to land. Alright, opponent, do your thing. I fast forward. Oh, Sorin combo. Okay, our opponent only necroed 8 cards. Nothing too crazy. And they have Sorin combo in their deck. We have swords. I mean, that's probably why they put the Sorin away, right? I think what's wisest for us to do is to just shoot discharge on Bowmasters and fly our Guide of Souls. And then just get the pressure on them. We can hold up the swords just in case something really funny happens, like Sorin cheating in Saint Delenda or whatever. But still, Sorin cheating Saint Delenda would like fuck us up. You have a black card for free? Oh, okay. Alright, cool deck. So I'm sure they have Saint Delenda in their deck now that they're playing Solitude. So yeah, my Guide of Souls, he's dead. Cool deck, opponent. I like it. I remember when on the channel we put a Mardu version of this. Deck with Necropotence and Flage in it, and I was questioning my sanity. I like this, putting the Sorin combo in it. So Saint Delenda is going to hit the battlefield here, I'm sure. Oh, okay. You gain 1 HP. I'm not going to Swords that. I am going to play One Ring here, though. Okay, we'll go ahead and Surveil here. I can kind of keep anything on top. We're going to play One Ring. Ooh, Flage? Well, Flage can just go to the graveyard. That's free value. Am I supposed to escape that next turn, actually? Oh, no, I can't because of Aether Hub. Oh, man. This is the second time in the video where I get to complain about how much I hate Aether Hub. Oh, I'm taking Aether Hub out of the deck. I don't understand why modern gamers play with it. I'm going to play One Ring and start drawing a gazillion cards. Aether Hub is dragging the deck down and making the One Ring look bad. Ooh, Static Prison. That's a good one. Alright, so they waited for us to tap out to put the Saint Delenda into play, so we couldn't just Swords in response. It's understandable. They Faith Spreaders, my One Ring, also understandable. So I can get a 4/4 off of Alenda. We will be able to beat that with, like, Flage coming out of our graveyard. I think I do need to Swords Alenda pretty much no matter what. Alright. I want to get Flage back, but I need to kill Saint Delenda. Are you a vampire? No, none of you are vampires. I need to kill Sorin too. There's a lot of things that need to happen. I think Guide of Souls. Static Prison? I'm outing a lot of my decisions here, by the way. Hit Necro, they're just gonna draw cards. Okay, they don't. Wow. Interesting. Oh, I could have hit Faith Spreaders as well. Oh, I should have hit Faith Spreaders. Do I want to do that? And just draw 2 cards? Yeah, I totally forgot I could hit the feathers. Fetters. Learn to speak English. Draw 2 cards. Okay, sweet. Let's get a basic plains here, and then let's get rid of Saint Helenda. What? You cheater! They've ephemerate Saint Elenda? Guys, it's so over. What? Do we scoop to this? Do I give this the respect scoop? I think I probably should. I'll let them do their thing for the rest of this turn because this is like legit cool, and then I'll probably scoop. Like if I untap with my One Ring intact, yeah. So they blow that up. Faith's Fetters. They gain 8 life. Wow. Okay, your deck is cool, opponent. +2. Okay. Against you, we do not want Blood Moons. We do want Needles. We do want Needles. We could think about, because like there are like Grief Solitude Reanimate deck, we could think about Surgical Extraction. I don't think it's correct at all though. We could think about Baubles as well. Um, we can maybe take out the discharges because it's just no, it's fine. Actually, that's probably is the cut discharge. Just need the big potatoes removal spells for Saint Helena. But maybe I'm overthinking it. What's better, swords or the discharge here? Against most of their threats, it's actually discharge. It's really only Saint Helena that we need swords for, and we're really trying to prevent that from hitting the battlefield. Maybe we cut the Ragavan against a Bowmaster stack. I think we could do that on the draw. On the play, we'll keep his ass in. And then run it back like this. We could also play Bobble while we're on the play, just to keep him from griefing, but... I think we're overboarding. Alright. Play first? What we got here? Ah, Needle for Necro before they even get to take a game action. Though, I'm gonna play Ragavan. Yeah, I'm gonna play Ragavan. If they go Dark Ritual Necro, so be it. Then I'll just Needle Sorin. Motherfucker. Oh, Sorin. Okay. Man, we get owned. Yeah, and there's Saint Elenda, huh? The thing is, I was gonna Needle Necro, not Sorin. So, I would have lost anyway. Now what? I mean, we could still, like, Static Prison, Discharge, Needle Necro. I mean, like, yeah, like, we're not out of this game, believe it or not. Once again, this Aether Hub, I hate it. I hate that you're in my hand. Please be a different land. Saint Elenda, like, I know I don't hover Saint Elenda so that everybody can read it, but they keep making those XXs, at least a 4/4 every turn. That's wild. So what do we want to do? Do we want to shoot Sorin or do we want to Needle Necro right away? They would have to have another Dark Ritual to Necro, so let's go ahead and shoot Sorin first, get that extra energy. And then we'll Needle Necro. He's losing his ability to speak. Alright, next turn we'll Amp Chapter first, though. Could hit something really good. Ooh, 2 life. Yummy. I like my opponent's deck, though. This is a really good way to build the Sorin combo for BO3. Alright. Amp Chapter, please. One ring. Monkey's not gonna go anywhere, is he? Necro Potence. Alright, we're theoretically still in it. I mean, I shouldn't even say theoretically. Like, we're fine, and if we out-top deck them, we're doing great. We put Gigantha into our hand and just chill. I will take 4. I would like to attack. Ooh, Guide of Souls! We did it! We did it, Reddit. Oh, that's so awkward. I want to play Guide of Souls to fly my Ragavan, but if I do that, then this thing's gonna break. So I guess we're not flying Ragavan this turn. Yeah. I'm gonna try to fly it next turn. Yeah, I gotta decline here because I can't let Saint Elenda enter the battlefield again. Or sorry, enters. Political correctness police are gonna come to my house if I don't start saying enters. It's so weird to see all the old cards have their text changed to just Sanners. Not that it's a bad change, it's just like you expect it to say something different. It doesn't. Okay, here I think Ragavan just gets traded. Yeah, actually, I should have held back Raptor to block there. Oh, Fleech, fantastic. Alright. Hold full control here, because this is what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to play Fleech. We're going to want to ping here. And then what you could do, which is really cool, before Fleech sacrifices itself, you can sack it to Goblin Bombardment to get one more damage in. Did you know that? Sure, a lot of the energy gamers did. Alright. Go ahead and attack it. Again, we're not paying because we have exactly 3. We are a card in graveyard short of getting Fleech back, but like anything we draw is good, because if it's a fetch land, we can play Gigantha or Fleech. If it is a spell, we can obviously play the spell. Oh, no, no, no! God damn it. Oh, this is so bad. They get Saint Elenda back and everything. At least we get a Fleech, but man... Oh, that's terrible. Dude, they get to do the whole thing again with Saint. That's tough. Alright, they get the card. They get Ritual of Rejuvenation. They make a 4/4. I will play Fleege here. I don't want to spend my energy, dude. Oh, I'm at 6 life. I will spend my energy. Just kidding. We're almost dead to a removal spell. Yeah, we're not doing great. Maybe if we rip a One Ring off the top of our deck, we're doing good. Oh, they can give Elenda Death Touch now? Oh, they can just also put another Elenda into play. Cause screw me, right? And then Fix Betters my Fleege. Goodbye, Fleege. And then they make an 8/8. I love this deck by opponent, by the way. I might want to try it. I just don't, like, own Saint Elenda, and that's, like, 4 more Mythics down the drain. I do think that their deck is super sweet. Let's go ahead and just cast this. Might as well try, right? Another Flage. Okay. So we can Legend Rule Flages. Not that it is going to matter. Because we're dead no matter what. But cool deck. Cool deck. Actually super cool. I do want to try it at some point once I craft Saint Elenda. Alright, game 3. We are against Mick Geikel. We're getting all the Mythic gamers today. We're going to go ahead and start out with turn 1 Ragavan. Happy to do that. We don't want to play Basic Mountain because next turn we're definitely going to want to do double Guide of Souls. Let's go ahead and fetch out Sacred Foundry. Seeing the One Rings when I'm searching my deck is so funny. I'm still not over it. The fact that we're just playing our silly Ragavan deck. But we also have the most busted card draw spell in it. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. Really good shot that my opponent has a Galvanic Discharge or something. Even if they do, we just play double Guide of Souls and then we're happy. If this is normal energy, this is amazing for the video, by the way. Alright, the fate of this deck relies on this matchup. Can we beat the normal version of the deck? If we do, it's officially part of the meta. After 3 whole games of testing. I mean, if we beat normal energy here and the matchup doesn't feel sluggish, then I'm gonna be, like, over the moon. Really, especially if they're Mardu energy. Please, like, play Black Source. I would love you to be on my, like, super meta build of Mardu. Okay, Amp Raptor here. Yes, there's a mischance if we hit a removal spell, but I don't care. I want to put the pressure on. Yes, Bombardment. Let's go. What you got there, opponent? Yes, Black Source. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna get in there with only one. Alright, can we beat Mardu Energy? I think we have a shot. Like, I really think we have a good shot. Like, Fleege is very good in Energy Mirrors, and, like, I've personally moved beyond it. But it is very good, and I remember playing it. It is a card that breaks these mirror matches wide open. Alright, we'll have to keep our blocker back. My opponent's pulling a little ahead on board state. Idisouls, yeah. 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 Let's go ahead and surveil here. I want a Flage. We need a Flage. Monkey does not do anything right now. It makes us 2 energy, but that's not enough. One ring. Oh, how goofy. We'll draw a card later. I don't know if I want to incur the Bowmaster's Wrath. I'm tempted to ping it with a Guide of Souls. We'll see. I love how we got the energy mirror. This might work. This might work. Alright, Chthonian. It's a good one. What you got in there? Nothing. Okay. Then why play it? For City's Blessing. Haha. 5 steps ahead as always, opponent. And then they fly that in. Yeah, that's fine. That is totally cool. I will take 0. I'm thinking about whether or not I'm supposed to shoot Bowmasters with my Guide Souls here. I think the answer is no, but next turn I might do it. It's like 1 ping isn't going to kill me. Oh, do you have another? That would suck. You do have another. Alright. Okay, since you're targeting my guide, I'm going to go ahead and shoot you back. That way it fizzles the 1 trigger. Okay, ooh, Amped Raptor? Getting somewhere. Okay, oh, Flage. Okay, everyone calm down, we're getting somewhere. Do we want to Flage first, take out the Bowmasters, then draw a bunch? I think that's probably correct. Amped Raptor's higher upside, but there's a miss chance. Well, I don't want a second ring anyway, if it's the ring, right? Yeah, let's play Raptor. Flip over cards. Yeah, I don't want a second ring. We want to keep the first one. Let's go ahead and shoot here. Go ahead and draw a bunch. And then we could choose to play Ocelot Pride, or honestly, I want Flage. Oh no, I clicked the wrong card. I'm sorry, my mouse slipped. Okay, it's fine. Amped Raptor on top. This is still really fine because we get to play Ocelot Pride and play this. I'm going to take their Guide of Souls. Actually, their Pride is a really good payoff. They have Chthonian Nightmare in play. Actually, no, we take Nightmare. Who am I kidding? I want to keep these Bowmasters out of play. And then I'm going to keep my blocker back, I think. And we'll Flage him next turn. This is so goofy, guys. Also, we have extra little tokens to kill their Bowmasters now. Oh my god, that's going to be a lot of triggers. I think we trade our cats for their cats. Let's let them go to combat first, though. Yeah, hit me, please. You can hit me for even more? Oh, hit me for 6 in the air. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait, hey, I wanted to shoot your cats. Oh, fuck. I forgot that Arena will auto-pass through there. I hate that. It's okay. I made a mistake here, guys, but it's not the end of the world. I think we still win this matchup happily. It's going to make a lot of tokens and a lot of life for them, though. Yeah. The reason that happens is because Arena just, like, auto-passes through second main for you. I forgot about that while I was busy yapping for the video. But the good news here is that we are going to be able to draw a lot of cards. And probably kill our opponent. Alright, we have Arena of Glory for Flage later. That's awesome. Let's play Raptor first. Oh shit. What's going on, guys? And now here, what I think I want to do is kill their Raptor in the sky. No, actually, I'd rather kill their Guide of Souls. Hold full control here because we do get 1 more ping for what it's worth. It's not worth much, but we do get it. Alright, and I here am the Goblin Bombardment gamer, which means I get to control the pace of the gameplay, essentially. Let's go ahead and apply this pride. So we're going to make a bunch of pride tokens, and then I can just shoot whatever they play that has value. Like, they're going to play Luris, flash something back, but, like, all of it's just going to die to Goblin Bombardment triggers. So we made a big mistake by literally giving them 6 cats, 6 energy, 6 life, and it's not going to matter because we have the One Ring in play. Guys, we cracked the Boros mirror. Oh, no. No, I don't want this deck to be good. I want my normal Mardu deck to be good. Do we bring in Blood Moon against this? They fetched basics. Probably not, right? Bring in Hearse, because I like Hearse. What's a bad card? Actually, Ragavan's bad when we're on the draw here. And then I'd rather have Hearses, and then otherwise keep the deck the same. Alright, oh, we got a Johnny Goblin Bombardment. Like I said last game, whoever controls Bombardment controls the pace of the gameplay. So we're definitely going to be happy to keep this. And it's just a question of whether or not I'm supposed to static prison this immediately. I think the answer is going to be yes. A bit of a sus yes, though. I don't love throwing this out on turn 1 without a way to make more energy. But maybe we have the super secret modern gamer tech Aether Hub to get us a 3rd energy, and it'll be all okay. The modern gamers told me it would be okay. I think we could fetch basic here because we already have 2 white sources. Yeah.
Where shall we hunt today?
Hey. Let me fetch basic. I think I want to play Bombardment. Instead of playing my own Ajani. Yeah, I'm going to play Bombardment. And then hopefully we can try to keep our Ajani safe from removal. Usually I jam Ajani to make my opponent have it, but the thing is we're not on the beat down here. We're going 2nd in an energy mirror. Alright, what's sweet is that they might be tapped out here, which would make me feel very safe to flip my Ajani. Okay. Oh, and we get Guided Souls. Alright, guys. The One Ring deck is winning. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Hey, brother.
We weren't supposed to win. I'd love to kill this, but I can't do that without flipping their Ajani, which is not what I want to do. So, that. Right, hit your Ajani. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 the bad guy's gonna win. Oh no, no, no. Okay, because we didn't uptick Ajani, they get to just shoot it. That's fine. Not the end of the world. At least we got some value.
They do not respect me.
We get to kill their Ajani at least. Alright, and then they can actually Nightmare their Ajani back, so not the end of the world for them. But then we'll just prison it, so we're okay. Okay, that's fine.
It's not perfect.
Oh, it's not perfect. We do have peace. I'm gonna offer a Tradesies first. I think maybe I could have played Ocelot Pride instead and flown something. Alright, we trade here. If I fly, then I'm running into energy upkeep problems.
No world where my quarry hides.
Make an extra energy, play this. 9 out of 10, get City's Blessing. Actually, yeah, I think what I should have done is played Ocelot Pride pre-combat and then flown my Guide of Souls. I would have had enough energy. Alright, you're going to shoot Ocelot Pride. That's totally fine by me because I just get to ping you back. So that's essentially all that your card does. That's totally fine. And then they just pass back to me. Oh no, the bad guys are winning. Alright, let's go to combat here. I'm gonna buff my Guide of Souls. Usually I like to buff the garbage creature, but they play like Galvanic Discharge and damage-based removal. Ah, damn it. I wanted to protect him against future removal spells. and tax their energy more with future removal spells at the cost of maybe opening them up to a removal spell right there. It's okay. Okay, my opponent gets a draw card. Oh, Sun Cleanser. Okay, we're gonna have to kill that with the energy trigger on the stack. Oh, Amp Tractor first, okay. Oh, I'm a little concerned now. Maybe I shouldn't have paid that energy with all these static prisons in play. Okay, which one are you targeting? Left one? It's fine by me. Alright, this resolves what would trigger on the stack. Okay. That's a problem though.
Where shall we hunt today?
I could have shot my cat in response, but I think what we could just do instead. No, actually, we can't just do that instead. I was thinking we could just discharge a Johnny. We're not in a good spot, fellas. Because they can Nightmare to flip their Johnny. Yeah, fellas, we're not in a good spot. I'm gonna pass back, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna let them Nightmare try to flip a Johnny, and then in response we shoot a Johnny. Oh, come on. My opponent's not being nice to me here. Think I trade? Okay, I want to shoot him before we leave combat, so he doesn't get to do his thing.
To battle!
Then they can start Nightmaring and maybe get him back right away. I think we're in a losing position, unfortunately. That's why I'm not the hugest fan of having too many static prisons in the deck, because they do eventually break. Especially with us building the deck slower. Though maybe I just made some sequencing mistakes this game. Yeah, I lose my energy. So my future discharges are turned off. They get Loris back. That's bad. We can play Giganta. Moo. Alright, now what? Oh no, swords. Okay, now it's over. That's very much over. Though they're just gonna like Luris get a Johnny back, I'm sure. So the tough part about Luris Johnny is because Luris is indeed a cat. You can't even kill him effectively. They'll just choose to take out my Giganta instead, that's fine. So I go to 19 here. I'm not doing too hot, but no, that doesn't work. Alright, that's fine. We'll ping it back. I mean, I say things are fine, but I think we lose these 90% of the time. I'm holding out hope because if we draw Flage, I think we're in this. We have to, like, specifically draw Flage. Or we draw one ring into Flage. My opponent can get the Nightmare loop going, of course. And they will. Bring back a Johnny, bring back Bowmasters, bring back anything. Another Cleanser is pretty good for them. They could play second Cleanser and then just sack it to get a Bowmasters back, and that removes a lot of my outs. But I do have like another turn or two to draw Flage or Ring. And I'm not coping. Like usually I'm huffing Copium, but today is not one of those Copium days. Okay. You sit and play. You sit there and look pretty. Okay, hit my bombardment. Yeah. Not the end of the world. We again, we just need Ring or Flage or both. Like Ring into Flage would be so good.
Nothing is more important than family.
Nothing is more important than family, though. I gotta agree. Alright, you get a Bowmaster back? Yeah, look at him go. Okay, we do actually lose here.
The hunt isn't over.
Okay, it's close though. It's close. The bad guys can win. Okay, Ragavan in the deck. Get in here, buddy. What comes out? I do want Hearse. Hearse is so dope. But what's least dope in this matchup? Is it really Prison? Actually, I think it's still Ragavan. I don't think he's ever going to actually be able to attack and block. Let's run it back. All right. We are going to keep this. We got an Ocelot Pride in the play. We got a sideboard card. We got plenty of removal spells for if they have a fast start. I think we're good. I obviously want to see more threats myself, but we can't complain when we see removal sideboard card. And hopefully we get a hit in with this little guy. Alright, Static Prison, yeah. Alright, well, the energy tax is going. So here, I think we're actually going to hold up removal. Often I'd slam the Hearse, but I do want to be able to kill Guide of Souls ASAP to make sure they don't get more energy, so hopefully this thing breaks. What you got there? You got a Raptor, okay. Raptor and a Bowmaster is not optimal. Let's see what's on top of my deck. Another Swords? I think I need action rather than answers. It's weird to put that in the bottom. I'm also going to perma-exile that Bowmasters, because it's really good with their Nightmare Loops. Oh, a Johnny. Oh, they're tapped out. I don't have a red permanent, though, so I don't think we try to get that cute yet. But what we could do is we can play the Ajani. We need to hold up Arena of Glory, Arena. And then hold up Discharge. We could use this defensively to make sure our Ajani flips, or we could just blow up one of their threats. We'll have to see. We're running out of energy, though, so if they play Guide of Souls, I'm definitely shooting it. I'd love to get my cat back. Okay, Bowmasters, sure. This is a little tough here, but I think I am going to let a Johnny flip, and then we can go ahead and shoot Amped Raptor, and then a Johnny lives. Is that a bad idea? No, I think it's a fine idea.
Tooth and claw, I will have vengeance.
Shoot this, we get an extra energy. The Johnny lives, and we at least get to make a cat. Meow.
Who's watching our flank?
Kind of have to draw something here, though. Okay, prison the Ajani? Sure. But they're going to run out of energy really soon.
Now.
Oh, I could prison a prison. Is that even worth doing? I think I let them run out of energy, to be honest. I'm just going to play my Hearse. I hope that's the right decision making. Because they run out here. If they have Guide of Souls or something in hand, they're good. Okay, yeah, you take my prison. Whatever. Funny that they kept Thoughtseize in an energy marriage because I'm playing One Ring. Guide of Souls. No! It's the one card I wanted you to not draw. Into an amulet. Okay, so they could pay for this. And they will do so. Okay. Alright, we just need to survive until these break. Objective survive, that's all. I'd love to draw just about any creature. Drawing One Ring would be okay, but not optimal. Okay, Guide of Souls? It's good enough. But you got that a hand. Alright, opponent, gonna run out of energy. If they draw a creature here, then they get more energy to hopefully keep going. Okay, they're gonna pay. Hey, with the Guide of Souls in play, as soon as these break, like, we are pulling ahead, which is awesome. Oh, wow, they're gonna break. Nice. That's so good. And we get to eat their graveyard, so they don't even get Lurrus value here. I'll take 2, that's fine. Funny, both of us are gonna lose to Static Prison running out of steam. We drew Static Prison. Do I want to hit like their Guide of Souls? No, right? Nah, I think I hold this. Gonna think critically for a sec. This could generate a bit of energy and get going. You know, we're gonna generate a bunch of energy off of our souls, so I think we could use this prison a little loosely. Luris is never gonna do much. I think Guide of Souls can potentially do a lot of damage if it stays in play. Like if they drew us something like an Ajani to go alongside this Luris, then they suddenly have enough energy to fly something.
Where shall we hunt today?
Thank you for the energy and the life, opponent. Very nice. Of course they can play Luris, get the prisons back, but we're just gonna exile them. So if you put Luris onto the stack, I then say no prisons. Alright, and then I think we're in control. 7 energy, by the way. How you feeling, opponent? You alright over there? We could also fly Stumbling with Guide of Souls next turn, which is awesome. So we fly this Pride. Okay, ending on my Guide of Souls. That is cool by me. It's not optimal, but it's better than something much worse. Right, we probably go ahead and Swords Luris, just to be super safe. You know what we should do? We should attack with Pride. Like this. And then we're gonna Swords whatever blocks the Pride. I want to get my life gain trigger. Oh, they let it through. Okay, because they know I have some funny business going on. I get a lot of cats here, though, opponent. Are you sure? Okay. You were sure. So the idea there was I was gonna let something block Ocelot Pride. Let me explain it, because this is actually a little tricky. Let something block Ocelot Pride. First strike damage goes through, and then before normal damage, I Swords the Plowshares, whatever blocked it. That means I get the life gain trigger for Ocelot Pride on end step. I have City's Blessing, so I'm getting at least 2 cat tokens. If a Johnny did flip, I would get 4 cat tokens. Which would definitely pull me ahead and probably win me the game. All right, the bad guys won though. Uh-oh. Let's go back to the deck list because this is actually like interesting. This is a new way to build energy, something that no one ever thought of. Somebody that if you mentioned it to me offhandedly, I'd be like, it's probably stupid. But hey, we won the mirror match with One Ring. We also beat a deck that I said, hey, I don't really want One Ring against this blue-red control deck. We also beat it with One Ring. But then we played like that scam Sorin deck and we lost. And perhaps if the One Ring was aggressive threats, then we could have won. Hard to say. Or if I was playing Mardu and I had my beloved Juggernaut Peddlers, I also would have had a better chance there, I think. But hey, for a first draft of a Ring energy deck, I actually think this is really defensible. I'm not going to say we broke the meta yet. I'm not going to say this is the best. I'm not saying this is even the best Gigantha build of energy. But this is an idea. I think I'm going to keep trying it. I'm going to play a few more games by myself. I'm going to maybe try to make a Mardu version of this deck. Maybe we could make a more controlling version of the deck. I'll have to cook a little bit internally and think about exactly what I want to do. I do miss having discard in the deck is the number one thing I miss. I miss my peddlers. So maybe we could just play Mardu and then we can cut some of the thing is there's not that many flex slots. The flex slots are really removal. So you can cut removal for Juggernaut Peddlers and sideboard cards for additional peddlers. Or you can cut like Ragavan Bombardment. I'll think about it. I'll stew on it. If you have ideas, definitely let me know because this is interesting. It's cursed too. It's absolutely cursed.